Winter can feel lifeless, but what if I told you there's a way to keep your home bursting with greenery even in the coldest months? Most people unknowingly choose the wrong indoor plants for winter, and they watch them struggle or worse, die. But here's the thing, some plants actually thrive in winter, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly which ones to grow, how to care for them, and why they'll transform your space during December and beyond. Don't make the mistake of picking plants that won't survive. Stick around to learn the right ones. Let's face it, winter isn't the easiest time for gardening enthusiasts. The shorter days, colder temperatures, and dry indoor air can create a challenging environment not just for people, but for plants too. Luckily, there's a whole range of indoor plants that don't just survive these conditions, they thrive in them. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just getting started, I've got you covered with 10 amazing plants that are perfect for December gardening indoors. Plus, I'll share foolproof tips to help them flourish all winter long. 1. Snake plant, Sansevieria. First up is the snake plant, or Sansevieria, often called mother-in-law's tongue. This is one of the hardiest plants you can get, especially in winter. Snake plants are practically indestructible. They thrive in low light, don't mind neglect, and require very little water. During the colder months, they go semi-dormant, so overwatering can quickly lead to root rot. Water it sparingly about once every 3 weeks and it'll reward you with tall, sword-like leaves that look stunning year-round. Another perk! Snake plants purify the air. Winter means we're indoors more, and these plants help remove toxins like formaldehyde and benzene, which can linger in sealed spaces. That's not just good for your home, it's good for your health. 2. ZZ plant, Zamioculca zammiifolia. The ZZ plant is like the snake plant's equally low-maintenance cousin. This one's perfect for busy folks who might forget about their plants during the holiday hustle. It features shiny, waxy leaves that look polished without you needing to do much. It thrives in low to medium light, making it perfect for the shorter days of winter. The ZZ plant doesn't need frequent watering, just let the soil dry out completely before giving it a drink. If you tend to overwater plants, this one's for you. Its ability to handle neglect makes it an excellent choice for offices, apartments, or anyone with less than perfect lighting. 3. Pothos, Epipremnum aureum. Pothos is a classic for a reason. This trailing plant is incredibly forgiving and looks beautiful all year round. It has heart-shaped leaves and comes in a variety of colors, from solid green to variegated patterns. In winter, pothos adjusts well to low-light conditions, though it grows faster in brighter, indirect light. It's also not picky about water, just let the top inch of soil dry out before watering. Overwatering can lead to soggy roots, so less is more with pothos during the colder months. Fun idea? Hang it in a basket, let its vines drape over a shelf. It adds a lush, cozy vibe to your indoor space, which is especially welcome in the cold, gray months of December. 4. Peace lily, Spathiphyllum. If you're looking for an indoor plant that blooms during winter, the peace lily is a fantastic choice. Its elegant white flowers are simple but striking, and they contrast beautifully with its deep green leaves. Peace lilies thrive in low light, so they're perfect for those darker corners of your home. However, they do prefer a bit more humidity, which can be tricky during winter when indoor air tends to be dry. To help, you can mist the leaves every few days or use a pebble tray with water to create a more humid environment. Keep the soil slightly moist, but be careful not to overwater. One more bonus. Peace lilies are known to improve air quality, so they're both functional and beautiful. 5. Spider plant, Chlorophytum comosum. The spider plant is a beginner's dream. It's resilient, adaptable, and even produces baby plants called spiderettes that you can propagate and grow into new plants. Spider plants prefer bright, indirect light, but can tolerate lower light levels during winter. They're not picky about water either, just make sure the soil dries out a bit between waterings. Overwatering is a common mistake, so always on the side of less. With their long arching leaves and cascading spiderettes, these plants add movement and charm to any space. 6. Rubber plant, Ficus elastica. The rubber plant is perfect for making a bold statement indoors. Its thick, glossy leaves look almost unreal, and it's surprisingly easy to care for. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light, but can handle lower light during the winter months. Keep the soil slightly moist, but avoid letting it sit in water. It's also a good idea to wipe the leaves every now and then to keep them dust-free and shiny. If you're looking for something that's both low maintenance and visually impactful, the rubber plant is a fantastic pick. 7. Christmas cactus, Schlumbergera. The Christmas cactus is a true winter gem. As its name suggests, it blooms during the holiday season, producing stunning flowers in shades of pink, red, and white. Unlike desert cacti, this one loves a bit of humidity and thrives in bright, indirect light. Let the soil dry slightly between waterings, but don't let it go completely dry for too long. To encourage blooming, keep it in a cool spot for a few weeks in the fall before moving it back to a warmer location. 8. Philodendron. Philodendrons are another fantastic choice for winter. They're easy to care for and come in many varieties, from heartleaf philodendrons to trailing ones with split leaves. These plants thrive in low to medium light and don't need constant watering. Let the soil dry out a bit between waterings, and your philodendron will stay lush and green all winter long. Their trailing vines make them perfect for hanging planters or high shelves. 9. Jade plant, Crassula ovata. Jade plants are a type of succulent, so they're naturally suited to dry indoor air. They prefer bright light, so a sunny windowsill is ideal. During winter, jade plants don't need much water. Let the soil dry out completely before watering, and always use well-draining soil to prevent root rot. Their thick, fleshy leaves store water, making them one of the easiest plants to care for. 10. Aloe vera. Finally, we have aloe vera. This plant is not only hardy, but also useful. Its gel can soothe dry skin or minor burns, making it a handy addition to your winter routine. Aloe vera thrives in bright, indirect light, so place it near a sunny window. Water it sparingly about once every 3 weeks and make sure the soil dries out completely in between. It's a simple yet rewarding plant to grow indoors. Winter care tips for indoor plants. Now that you know which plants thrive in winter, let's talk about keeping them healthy. Water less frequently. Most indoor plants grow slower in winter and need less water. Always check the soil before watering. Maximize light. Use south-facing windows or grow lights to provide as much light as possible. Increase humidity. Winter air can be dry, so consider misting your plants or using a humidifier. Keep them clean. Dust can block light from reaching the leaves, so wipe them down occasionally with a damp cloth. Stable temperatures. Avoid placing plants near heaters, radiators, or drafty windows. Hit subscribe for more gardening tips or check out the next video to keep your plants thriving year-round.